And I remember, I'm like, this lady has no damn idea who I am, but she sees a black man holding a baby, which she probably might never seen in her life. And automatically she just thinks I'm amazing. And I haven't been a dad for 48 hours yet. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. But the bar and the narrative on black men is so low that just the sight of a black man holding a baby means that I'm good. I could be beating my wife. You know, I could have slapped that baby before we came in Target. We don't know what happened, but just her seeing that little window of a black man holding a newborn baby meant I was an amazing dad. And I'm like, man, I don't know if I should be like saying thank you to this lady or was I just insulted? Because I realized what's happening here. And this goes back to the Ebony K. Williams conversation because the value of black men is so low. Now, it was a setup question. You know, Ebony K. Williams, she's somewhat of a celebrity. She's probably like a D, C, maybe C-list celebrity. She's had some,
Z,
you know,
about Z.
but she's notable, right? She has enough clout to have a conversation about. Let's say that. And when she's asked by Van Zant about dating a bus driver, there's no way this lady's gonna actually date a bus driver. Okay, she's not. That's not her. So when she makes the statement, does he own the bus? She's making a statement that many black women associate with women on her level and women who need to date a bus driver to help them with their life. But the mentality, and this is due to social media things right now for many black women, is every black woman thinks she's bad. Every black woman thinks she's a 10, no matter what she looks like. Every black woman thinks that she can bag a Jason Tatum and a baller. And that is not the truth. But in the mentality to pump up the ego and overinflate the ego of many black women, that's what's been told. So Ebony K. Williams, who's probably had some engagements with some notable men, will not date a bus driver because that's not the level. So there's a level of class in this conversation. But at the same time, it's also the devaluation of what black men can or should be. In order to date a woman, a black woman, you need to own a bus company, not necessarily drive a bus. Well, there's some bus drivers who make close to six figures, if not more. There's some truck drivers who make well into six figures, but they'll never have a chance with Ebony K. Williams because she thinks she should be with Barack Obama.
So I had to go back. I listened to her comment, and it's kind of like navigating a minefield. But I will say two things. First, the power of just not answering the question, like it's literally pleading the fifth. That's one. Two, I am not mad at her comment at all. I wasn't mad at her comment. When you ask somebody about their personal preference, that's their personal preference. I don't care what their personal preference is. That's their personal preference. My issue only came when she then tried to explain herself, which she didn't need to do because it was her personal preference, right? And that's where she kind of put her foot in her mouth, right? Because he immediately then started referring to the comments because a lot of people started to get in their feelings and people were getting upset. And the one thing that is more insulting than anything else, you can, call somebody out of their name, racial epithet, and etc. The one thing that people get hurt and bent out of shape the most about is when you insult their intelligence. When you tell me 2 + 2 is 5, right? When you tell me, no, that's not a bear, it's an elephant. I'm like, I know what a bear is, right? And this was that case in the explanation. I think when she said people started to talk, well, no, it's about money, and it wasn't about money. And you go, we got to backtrack here, right? This is not a semantics thing. This is not a grammar thing. When you say, does he own the bus, right?